So it sounds like we're going to be getting Capcom Legacy cabinets from Arcade1Up. But remember, it's not official till it's official. So what could that cabinet look like? Well, let's take a look at the existing Legacy cabinets and Big Blue. Arcade1Up has been doing a great job of giving us unique cabinet shapes with all the new cabinets. So my hope is they're going to continue to do that on the new Legacy cabinet. So looking at the cabinet construction and dimensions of the existing cabinets here, I put together some 3D renders of what I hope the Capcom Legacy cabinets could look like. Let's take a look. To start, let's look at the cabinet without any artwork. Let's look at the cabinet shape and what we have going on here. So we have that Capcom design, had to make some push and pulls to make it work with that 3/4 scale size. Has to angle back a little bit more so we get that good viewing angle. Got to have that angled screen, and we don't want the marquee to get in the way of that viewing angle like the previous Legacy cabinet. The other thing we don't want to sandwich that control deck between the two side panels. That just seems never to work out and nobody's happy with it. So here, went ahead, put that angled control deck just like Big Blue. We got our molded coin door, real arcade marquee. Overall, I think this can be an amazing cabinet if it's what we get from Arcade1Up. So let's start taking a look at the cabinet with some artwork. And I only did a few variations, didn't put too much time into it because who knows what we're gonna get from Arcade1Up. The first one I did here is Street Fighter 2 Super Turbo, and I just kept it really clean. All blue, white edge banding, Capcom at the bottom, and I was debating should I put the logo on the side or not. I decided not to, just to keep it nice and clean. Either way, a good looking cab. So this cabinet artwork was inspired by the Hyper Fighting marquee. I really love the orange and yellow, and I kept that orange and yellow throughout the entire cabinet, kept it really simple and clean. Capcom down at the bottom, and I went with black edge banding to make everything pop. Again, we have the Hyper Fighting marquee. I went with an all red cabinet, plain and clean, Capcom at the bottom, and again, went with the black edge banding because I really think with these strong colors, that black edge banding really makes it pop. And last, we have Street Fighter 2. And yes, we're probably not going to get this artwork because it was on the previous Legacy cabinet, and they're not going to do it again, but I really wish they would, because I would go ahead and purchase this cabinet to upgrade, because there's a lot of upgrades here. That if they went with this cabinet design, you're going to be getting a new cabinet design that looks more like the real arcade cabinet. You're going to get an angled control deck. You're going to get the online features. You're going to get extra games. You're going to get an upgraded marquee and a molded coin door. There's a lot of upgrades there, and the cabinet looks absolutely beautiful. All black, yellow edge banding, clean and simple. I really wish this is the cabinet we would get from Arcade1Up. Well, that's it. We'll see what we get from Arcade1Up in the future. Who knows when these are actually going to be on their website, because then it'll be officially official. So if you enjoyed the content, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel. Have a good one.